So girls have been up to real wacky shit this week. And this is probably, I'm going to go through a couple of them. The first one in the blogging and the TikTok world, they're running out of ideas a little bit.
Yep.
But Hurkle is the new one. And it's So Hurkle is actually an old Scottish term to lie in bed or lounge when one should be up and about. So basically,
being depressed.
It's lying in your bed all day. They've had a lot of different names.
We gotta give a cutesy name to just depression.
They have a lot of different names for lying in your bed like a sack of potatoes.
Yep.
But they do make everything inspirational. This is kind of the theme of the next little bit. There's a lot of different things here, and they've figured out a way to make them all inspirational. So Hurkle is when you're just dicking around in your bed all day, and they said it's antithetical to hustle culture. So they're sort of sticking it to hustle culture by fucking sitting in their bed all day.
Hustle cultures are like, great, this is exactly what we want from you.
Yeah.
We want you apathetic. We want you giving up, laying in your beds while we start our own bed business.
Some might say that we want you sleeping while we working.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, well, I'm currently creating my own bed business where you're going to have to buy beds from me.
Yeah, you fucking keep Hurkle. I'll fucking sell you the Hurkle variety pack. Comes with a sweat stain remover, PJs.
Everything you need.
Industrial side bucket of lard.
Yeah. Popcorn.
Yeah, just coming into the bed and you're like, hey, we do have to go to that thing today. I'm Hurkle.
Yeah.
Don't bother me when I'm Hurkle. I told you to leave me alone while I'm Hurkle. You know Saturdays through Mondays are Hurkle.
You know, I'm really just worried about you. There's nothing to be worried about.
It's a trend.
It's a trend on TikTok. I'm just Hurkle. I'm making a TikTok.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
You haven't left your bed for 4 days. It's a trend.
You go, I think you're depressed. You go, no, if I wasn't TikToking right now, I'd be depressed. Currently, I'm Hurkle. This is the difference between being depressed and being a TikTok influencer.
I'm an influencer.
Yeah, you literally go, yes, it's depression if I'm not recording myself.
Yeah. I'm actually Hurkle and I'm an influencer. Yeah. I'm influencing the masses right now. What do you influence them? I'm also telling them they should Hurkle.
Hey, man.
So you're sitting in your
bed. And the Chinese stay winning.
Yeah, definitely the
tell
Chinese.
You what,
Chinese aren't Hurkle.
Yeah, I tell you how many fucking results come up when you search Hurkle on Chinese TikTok. Literally, you search Hurkle on Chinese TikTok and a video comes up that goes, go back to work. Why you not working? Why you search Hurkle? Stop being lazy. Go back to work. Stop search Hurkle. Yes. Sorry, she.
Yeah, that's definitely. No, you click on the Hurkle thing and it just like reroutes you to there's 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Every hour left unread.
Oh.
It's just videos of Mark Wahlberg telling you what time he wakes up at. It's antithetical to hustle culture, and we're often inundated with focuses on maximizing every moment of the day. So their new trend is not... There's all these people trying to trend maximizing every moment of every day. So what we're doing is we're going to not maximize any moment of any day.
Sure.
It's quite the trend.
Yeah.
Sometimes prioritizing rest and having a slower... I do like the inspirational words where it's like, oh, you just sat around for a week. It's like, it's called prioritizing rest.
Yeah.
Having a slower start to the day. So I think what Hurkle actually is the first couple hours of every day you dick around in your bed. So instead of getting up and getting out of bed, you get up and then you sort of dick around in your bed for a couple hours.
I guess the question is, like, if you work, are you just waking up earlier? Like, are you trading this for sleep?
Do you think they're waking up earlier?
No. Like, this is like, I'm such a grinder. I wake up at 4 a.m. so I can Hurkle.
No one's waking up a couple hours early. Obviously, I'm in the gym by 6, which means I have to be up by 4 for the Hurkle.
Got to get my Hurkle in. Got to prioritize my mental health.
2 hours of mental health Hurkle. No one's Hurkle at 4 a.m. Hurkle start at 11 always. Mm-hmm. But here's even better. She believes the Hurkle lifestyle. It's always a lifestyle.
It's always a lifestyle.
Definitely, you would have at your the polyamorous wedding plan or whatever Hurkle area.
Yep.
Would you ever consider getting married just on beanbags? You're sitting down so you don't have to stand for that long.
Doesn't sound terrible.
I now pronounce you slob and slob.
Yeah.
It can be a healthy form of self-care as long as it offers the space to think and simply exist without interruption and pressure. So it's a lifestyle. Gwyneth Paltrow has another banger. She's always fucking cooking. Gwyneth Paltrow is probably my favorite when she comes up with her things.
Chris Martin, just every day, just goes.
I forget that they're together. I always
They're
forget
not
that.
together, and every day he goes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I forget that they dated then.
They have kids.
Okay, well, I forget that too.
Yeah.
Basically, I forget all of the parts until you remember it.
Yeah. They're
Name some more things about Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow. Also forgot them.
That's actually all I know, is that they're just divorced.
Expert over
But
here.
I'm telling you, he's
No, you didn't
probably
forget.
with all that goop nonsense with the vagina stuff, and he goes
Definitely. And Chris Martin does stay winning like China.
Oh, I mean, dude.
Remember when we were in Ireland? They're only allowed to have 7 bands play. So Ireland, it was Dublin.
Yeah.
That was Dublin, right?
Dublin, yeah.
They have this rule where they can only have 7 concerts a year at the arena because it causes too much traffic and shit.
80,000 seater.
And basically, so 7 people come, and Chris Martin's one of them, and he comes for 7 shows a year. So it's like the government basically says all your competition. It'd be like if they go, you can only have 5 comedy shows in New York a year, and one of them's Ryan Long. Like Chris Martin's living pretty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's dating Dakota Johnson. He's doing all right.
Chris Martin is doing A-okay.
Yeah.
But the new thing Gwyneth Paltrow's up to, and she has her Goop, they're like a wellness brand, but they've come up with this new thing, Wellness Gurus at Goop. So she has a whole team of gurus coming up with this stuff. And the gurus at Goop are now suggesting that sighing can reduce anxiety symptoms and calm you down. So they're suggesting when you wake up, you do 5 minutes of just sighing.
Is that before the Hurkle Durking or after the
I think you Hurkle Dirk for an hour. And
5
then
minutes?
Yeah, so you
One
do
more hour.
You do 2 hours of Hurkle Dirk, and so you lie in your bed for 2 minutes, and then for 2 hours you go,
I can't imagine I'm going to be less depressed if I'm lying in bed just going.
No, this is what Danny does. He sits in his bed Hurkle Dirking. He looks at the Big Mac container empty that he just ate, and he goes, I already ate it. It's like the one that got away. If I had a time, if only I had a time machine, I could eat that puppy again.
I got to go to the bathroom, but it's so far. Just relieved myself.
Yeah,
In the bed.
Your new Hurkle Dirking bedpan by Gwyneth Paltrow.
The problem is sighing and the relief of urinating are the same noise.
Did you sigh? No, that one was a piss.
That was a bit. Are you?
That's a sigh.
That's a sigh.
That's a cum.
That's how you fucking bust a nut. Which one are those? That was all 3 right there. That was all of them at once. There's.
I told you to stop coming in the bed. Well, then remove the Big Mac smell. I can still smell the remnants.